Thank you for coming in this podcast. So, are you ready for the mock test?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay. What's your full name?
My full name is Sabit Al Mashrafi, but I mainly go around by my nickname, which is Mashrafi. And please, you can call me Mashrafi.
What do you do?
Well, I am currently an undergraduate student. I'm currently pursuing my bachelor's degree from Narayanganj University, and at the same time, I'm looking forward to study abroad.
All right. What's your favorite kind of weather?
Well, I have a few favorite kind of weathers, but one of the most favorite weather of mine is the cold weather aspect of like hot weathers and stuff like that. And I also love wearing baggy clothes during cold weather.
All right. Okay. Is there any type of weather you really don't like?
Well, as I've already said, I don't like hot weather that much. It could be summer or spring, I don't know, but any kind of weather that is too hot and with too much humidity in it, I don't love those type of weathers.
Okay. What kind of weather is in your country?
I think it's neither too cold or neither too hot. Yeah, sometimes in during the summer seasons it can get too hot, but it is pretty rare. So I would say it is somewhere between not too cold and not too hot.
Does the weather affect your people in your country?
Yeah, definitely. I think like during the summer season, uh, I think it affects the day-to-day life of normal people, especially people who needs to go outside to do their work and stuff like that. I think the hot temperature it hampers their study and the routine. And at the same time, if it's too cold, I think people who live in the village side who struggles a lot because they don't have the necessary things or equipments to keep themselves warmer. So yeah, I think it.
Very good. Does bad weather affect the people's life in your
Yes,
country?
I think weathers like rainy season, especially in village areas where they don't have a good concrete road and better transportation system, having rainy season, and I'm talking about rains that pours and pours a lot for hours and hours, it makes the road muddier, slippery, and increases the risk of accidents. So I think people from the village area, they suffer a lot during rainy seasons.
Okay. As you live in Bangladesh, so do you love the weather in your area?
Yes, I do. I think where I live, uh, the weather doesn't get too cold and too hot. And at the same time, when we look at the air quality of Narayanganj and we compare it to Dhaka, I think there is a significant difference. I think the weather, air quality in Dhaka is much worse than Narayanganj. And Narayanganj is nowhere near the perfect weather, but at the same time, if you comparatively go through and see the weather of Dhaka, and we compare with to Narayanganj, I think it is significantly better. And now, if I compare to Narayanganj weather to Bandar weather, I think Bandar weather is less, how to say, harmful the air quality because of the river. I
Okay.
so
Do you think the river helps to improve the weather?
well, I'm not sure, not so sure about the weather, but I would say air quality wise, it affects a lot because the river acts as a barrier that separates two areas and their air quality because the air that blows above the river, it kind of separates the air molecules and other dust to go through the river area and come to this part of the area. So I think, yeah, air quality
Of
wise,
course.
it affects.
Okay. Has the air or weather has changed recent years?
I think yes. I think because of the too much carbon emission, I think the weather is getting warmer, and not like the weather. I think the whole Earth is getting warmer compared to 20 or 30 years back because carbon affects our atmosphere and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it is getting hot day by day.
Do you consider your weather in your area is really comfortable for working or studying?
Mm, uh, I would say it's in between, somewhere in between. It's not too perfect and it's not too bad. I feel like people over here they are hardworking people, they're humble people, and I don't think if the weather doesn't get too bad, I don't think the weather affects their daily life that much.
Do you consider you can contribute to the weather if you have a garden?
Mm, well,
Because most of the people has different kind of have different kind of hobbies. So gardening is one of the best hobbies. Do you consider gardening can be a contributor to the weather to make it really so balanced that can help people in their daily life and to get more oxygen than not having the garden?
Yes, I feel like definitely having the practice of having a garden and having the understanding how plants work or nature work or the trees work, I think that is really essential. And at the same time, it also boosts your mood, your morals, and stuff like that. So yeah, I think having a garden would not on a broad spectrum, but on a lower spectrum, it would definitely help the environment.
Very good. Thank you very much for the first section and its basic questions. Thank you.
You're welcome.